But for someone who is new to the industry and starts to think about this, it is difficult not to kind of keep this hope or faith in some magical technology that will help them solve all of their issues. And unfortunately, this is not going to happen. Sorry, welcome to the adult world.
Welcome to another session of Text on Video Calls Having Coffee. Today I'm joined by Ilia from Netwrix. I'm Andreas Karakas from Innovation Networks. We're here today having our first session actually with this vendor of choice. Welcome, Ilia. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Hi, Andreas, and thank you for having me.
Pleasure's all mine. So today we're going to enjoy our coffee virtually today. I've got mine here.
Same here.
And so obviously Netwrix is one of our partners, and you guys provide us with the software. We use you guys with as one of our internal security tools that we provide as part of our offering. So today we wanted to kind of give people, and I know we're going to have multiple sessions, so we're going to break this down for people, but we want to talk about, that one little thing that people should know. So if we were to discuss something with business owners, if we were to start at the basics, as to what you think people should really know about security, what would you think would be a good place to start, Ilia?
So basically, the most important thing that I see, and we have a lot of conversations with our customers that are starting their journey into cybersecurity or IT security. And a lot of them are confused with all the messaging from multiple vendors, buy this thing and it will solve all of your problems. Or here is the new kind of next generation something that will finally address kind of everything and you are safe forever and things like that. But for someone who is new to the industry and starts to think about this, it is difficult not to kind of keep this hope or faith in some magical technology that will help them solve all of their issues. And unfortunately, this is not going to happen. Sorry, welcome to the adult world. And this is, to some extent, this is similar to your health. You don't start by, undergoing any sophisticated medical procedure to be healthy. No, that's not where you start. You start with the hygiene, you start with the right nutrition, you start with understanding how your body works and kind of taking good care about of your body, right? So similar with technology and with security, you need to understand what you are dealing with, what you have, and that starts with, on the organizational level, on the business level, you need to understand what your company is about, what is most important for your company, what your executive team values most, what are the critical things that you have. Maybe those are certain types of data because it is regulated, or maybe because it is your intellectual property. Kind of you start with understanding the priorities for the organization. So now you have your kind of priorities and you understand what supports all of those assets.
So
and that's where you can start.
Yeah, so you've got all that now. So we've got our infrastructure, our applications, our data, and then how we go looking at those assets and saying, what are the two things that we could do with those assets?
Right. Well, the next thing you do is you basically ask yourself, or you ask your business users or stakeholders about, what is the best thing that can happen, right? So you identify risks. What you get as a result is your prioritized list of assets and risks associated with them. And then you start with the worst nightmare, and you can start thinking about what you can do with that, right?
Right. So there's two types of things that you could do. You can either put in protective measures on those assets, or you can put in measures to reduce the risk if they did fail, that, what would happen next.
Kind of taking a step back here a little bit. Before you get into those conversations, one very important thing that you have to understand, and many people don't, is that there is guarantee. There is no such thing as 100% protection. Like, it does not exist. But what you can do and what you should do, like you just said, you need to take efforts in two directions, basically. First is reduce the probability of that risk happening. So all of the protective measures, you put the antivirus, you put the, I don't know, email filters, you patch your servers and applications, all of that, right? So those are protective measures. Make every effort to make sure that there is kind of no unauthorized access from the outside, there is no unauthorized code running, all that kind of good stuff. But you have to make sure that you pay at least equal attention to the other side that you just talked about, so where you reduce the impact of something happening, because you have no guarantee that it would not happen. So you have to plan for it.
If we're talking about the three things that I could walk away with, or people can walk away with today, is identify your key assets, establish the risks that are associated to those assets, and then prioritize and plan accordingly on how you're going to roll out, those things.
This is perfect.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking something so complicated, Ilia, and making it so simple. I know we're going to have some more sessions. You're going to be back by popular demand, I'm sure. I really appreciate you, you taking the time today to have coffee with us, and I look forward to our next session.
I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to probably showing up in your office one day when this is a little bit more full.
Yeah, I am looking forward to having you and having a cup of coffee in person. We have agreed here, so we can continue to do this in person. So, but I'm looking forward to it, my friend.
All right, sounds good.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.